Hey there, awesome fans. Earl from Awesome Gaming here, and we've got more Baten Kaitos Eternal Wings in the Lost Ocean. Last time, we got the whole gang back together. Callus is back, and we're going as strong as ever now. And we learned that we need to head on down to where the great Mizuti is from. That's beneath the taint clouds. Before we continue on, there was one thing I wanted to mention. I didn't really have a good chance to go over this last time, but in that cutscene when Melodia attacked Shella, she also ended up breaking the ocean mirror. So now the ocean mirror magnets that we had becomes the broken ocean mirror. As a result, it is a lot weaker, only healing for 250 HP, and we can still use it for defense for some alright defense qualities, and it will increase all of our resistances by 20. So I'm not going to be using it right now, but it's definitely there to use should you want to use it. Alright, before we head on down to the land beneath the clouds, I do want to hand off whatever constellation magnets that we have. I was wondering where you were. It's good to see you again. The stars must have guided you. Yeah, something like that. Nice to see you again. I wish you continued luck in your gathering of the fragments. Alright, so now that we've talked to the Keeper again as Callus, we've got Sagittarius, Ursa Minor, and Scorpius. Sagittarius, Ursa Minor. We have Ursa Major up there, and Scorpius. I think we're missing maybe one of these zodiac constellations, maybe two. Alright, for that we get sugarcane, a charred fish, and another tower shield. Alright, info on the fragments. Not sure why, winged monsters. Alright, so we still have all of the fragments up to this point. As far as the winged monsters having the fragments, there's only one more left in the entire game that's like that. Everything else will be in chests or in boss encounters. Alright, let's interact with the white dragon. And we will hop on.
I can feel the poison. The white dragon won't get any closer.
This be close enough. Everyone be ready? Ready to jump?
Jump? Whoa, wait a minute. You mean you want us to jump into that mess? Just like that?
Correct.
Correct?
Just looking at it is making me queasy.
I'm starting to have second thoughts about this.
It's too late now.
Let's just trust the great Mizuti and go for it.
No worries, all of you. Just jump in and follow the great Mizuti. There'll be no worry of getting lost. Just slightly, not too much.
To think Gramp used to tell me to choose my friends wisely. Now I know what he was talking about.
Come on, let's go, Callus. Where are we?
So, which way next, Great Mizuti? Where are your folks? Children of the Earth.
This strategy unfamiliar. The bird isn't need to go wrong. Just a little longer.
Well, all we can do is keep going.
I always love that cutscene that has a tank clouds where everyone's just all weirded out, just having to jump in through and everything. Anyways, welcome to the Labyrinth of Dur. Fitting that the song playing is called Soft Labyrinth. I mean, I couldn't think of any other song in this game's soundtrack to play in this area. We got a save flower right here if you want it. Go ahead and save just for the hell of it. And as the name implies, this is a full-fledged labyrinth. So we go, let's say we take a right turn. You can see we got a couple of enemies here, and we got a urn knocked over there. We inspect the urn. Little water is still left in the knocked over earthenware pot. We can get some stagnant water. I don't think we need it just yet. It's there for, I believe, part of the quest in this area. So here we've got two new enemies here, actually. We have the Mad Cancerite there in the middle. And the two on the side there are called Barmools. Pretty much you would expect the same from these enemies as you would their counterparts. The Cancerites are going to inflict statuses that inhibit you, and the Barmools will be able to flee from battle. Alright, I'm actually gonna go wind and fire on this. And this should be enough to finish it, yeah. So Callus is still powerhouse thanks to that ice buckle. Barmools are capable of Chronos damage, and as well as water damage, as you can plainly tell. But they're not the least bit threatening. Alright, we'll go ahead and snap a photo. Just trying to keep my eyes on the spirit numbers here. And we still weren't able to take out that Barmool. Alright, Sphina, you're only able to heal at this point. Now let's see if we can get a rare photo of Shella while we're ahead.
Use this. Don't be nervous.
Callus. This should be enough to take out this Barmool at least. Yep. Alright. And I think with this we'll be able to clear out the rest. Not enough for the kill, but Callus should be able to, actually no, because Callus doesn't have any offense on him. The offense we pulled was a combo 2 card. Alright, so yeah, the Barmul still capable of healing themselves. Seen that before with the Pole Puck. This should be enough to take them out.
Sorry I had to beat you to a pulp.
Alright, no, we got a standard photo of Shella. Slight debt. This is a magnet that when we sell it, we actually lose money. And it is actually able to age into magnets that ends up selling for more and more money that we have to pay back. It starts off at, like, I believe it's 500, then 1,000, all the way up to, I believe it goes up to 5,000 when it's in its final stage. It's really only there for completion's sake. Here we got Metal Knuckles for Savina. Go this way. Someone just walked off. As you can see, we have another enemy right here. Give it a chance to continue on so we can get this Magnus here. Get the Cinderella Birdie for Mizuti. If we go back this way, we are back at the Red Flower. If we were to go back, however, because I do want to fight this enemy.
This doesn't look too fair.
This is the Bogdanum. It's similar to the Sparb from Kokolith in Mira. You definitely want to at least fight these enemies because they are our only source of Chronos Blow level 4.
Destructive impact! Release! Sword style! Energy wave!
Just do a 4-card combo to take it out. And despite all appearances, it is a water-based enemy. So that's good to know. Which means when we were going with Savina's water attacks, it was taking less damage. Alright, Callus, oh! I hit the wrong item. Alright, going for Shella. Ooh, block that in the nick of time.
Is that all?
Frigid attack, as you would expect, it is capable of causing the freeze status, so just be mindful of that. In the meantime, I'm just going to get a big combo going to take this thing out. Still not enough, but Callus, you can definitely pick up the slack. And sure, we'll use a Viking helmet as part of the combo. A lot of damage there.
I got all
Did
worried.
we get it? We did not. We did get Inferno Fist, though. Really useful for Savina. Alright, if we go this way... Got another Mad Cancer right here. If we inspect the pot, there's pristine water in here. We want to pick that up. And alright, I like how in that battle, one of the Mad Cancerites ended up putting the freeze status on Callus, and Savina went ahead and put the free stats on that Mad Cancer right as a result. Alright, Fangs of Light. That is the level 7 finisher for Callus. It is Light Elemental. It does not have the HP draining effect that the Fangs of Darkness had when he was against us. So, really only use it if you have a lot of good light magnets, which is really that you probably don't have anything other than the Ray of Truth at this point. So that's everything that's over on the right side and everything behind us. The way out is through to the left. And there are a few other branching paths around here. If we come out this way, this Mad Cancerite will come out and chase us. So keep that in mind when navigating. Here we've got a white ash for Gibari. Then we have a gentleman over here. I'm surprised to see someone in a place like this. Did you get lost? If so, look up at the sky. I know this labyrinth like the back of my hand. If you want to know something about this place, just ask me. Sure, but first, family tree. Kuzman? That's my grandpa. Huh? He's in critical condition. Are you serious? I have to go see him. In my family, we're told that if we're not present at the deathbed of the head of our clan, misfortune will befall us. I don't want to be cursed just because I wasn't there. So I write my name here? Let's see. Batuta, 27 years old, male. Born Batu Batram, lover of freedom and solitude. A master of the harmonica. I'll leave around the same time you conquer this labyrinth. Until then, I'll be glad to help you. So if we talk to Batuta again... I'll go to his house though, I'll leave when you've conquered the labyrinth. No, he doesn't really say much of anything though. But what he said is true, just look at the sky, and I believe one of the different palettes will tell you that you're headed north. I believe if it's this sky that you see here, you're facing north. Alright. Juke around the Mad Cancerite. Only for him to show up right here. However, we do have a sun coin right here to pick up. And we don't have to fight these guys, which is good. We've got another bar mole here who looks like is trying to chase us down, but move around. And we pick up a Hamlin cloak. Alright. He must have ran and barely made it here. Lost all his strength and passed away, leaning against the wall. His corpse had something clutched tightly in his hand. The Pegasus constellation. Alright, so we have another Bogganum here. There's really no avoiding them.
This is gonna be tough.
Luckily it's only one. We'll just keep this in then.
Say cheese.
Get a Chronos Pro level 4 from these things.
Chronos flow. Light flare.
We got some fire action going on here. I love that. Ooh, we'll get to see Dreamblade in action. And we got the sleep effect from the Dark Sword. Yeah, Dreamblade's pretty cool looking.
That was way too easy.
And nope, we did get another Blood Sword for Callus though, which is really nice. This is also one of the few weapons that Callus has that we are not able to use for defense. So I'll go ahead and add that. Let's get rid of... yeah, get rid of a Marvelous Sword. And we can give him the power shield. We'll get rid of a Viking helmet. The charred fish is actually a weapon magnet that we can use. That anyone can use, actually. Decent good dark damage, and 1 in 4 chance of poison. Did also pick up another light flare level 4 for Shella. I definitely want to add that in. Don't know what to take out, though. I think take out a level 3. And we'll throw the Hamlin cloak in, replace the silk robe. Some offers to that. We currently have Savina outfitted for water instead of fire. Our auras also went up to level 5, so just keep that in mind. We don't need this other freezing axe. Ooh, got soy sauce now. Sweet. Soybeans age into soy sauce, just so you have that knowledge. We do have the metal knuckles. Replace battle claws. Alright. There's one other thing I want to make sure I grab while we're here. We get an air slash, one of the few wind magnets, weapon magnets for Callus. And let's see. I heard a rumor that there's a way to the sky somewhere at the far end of this labyrinth, so I came here. Whether I go forward, back, or any direction, all I see are walls, walls, walls. All I could do was retrace my steps back to where I came from. I've gotten this far, but now I'm stuck because monsters are on both sides of me. The exit is right there, though. Oh, what am I to do? That person is right. The exit is off to the right there. And we actually have another enemy here that we can face. I'm not going to face it just yet because I want to get past it. To go down this way. There's another one of those enemies. Dodge this mad cancerite. Get a sunflower barrette for Savina. This is not what I was expecting would be down here. We might be able to dodge the Boganum. Yes! Oh, okay, this is what's down here. So this is what I wanted to grab. The Platter of Parting allows us to get the Yude up to class level 5. Alright, let's fight this Boganum. Advantages of the Holy Grail. It only heals 1 HP and allows you to use your combo 2 Magnus. Yeah, I was able to do that with Callus in that fight. Yep, we can just go right around this mad cancer right here. And sure, let's go ahead and fight this enemy.
No holds barred.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is the Mafriga. Got the camera, so we'll be able to see at the end. Right.
Sword, bring forth rain to destroy the enemy. Sword style. Water blast.
And I'm pretty sure these guys are weak to darkness, weak to light. I mean, there goes that one. All right, Fruit of the Titans. This is the ability that the Wuku Kakish back in Kokolith was capable of using as well to boost its attack.
Use this.
Alright. Savina. Got another weapon.
Smile.
And we'll finish the combo with Splash Spear.
Don't mess with me. special attack. Right here.
Okay, it is a fire-based enemy at least.
Is that all you got?
I think that's all it is actually. Its last hit is capable of the flame status, as you can see there. Which is weird considering we have a 95% resistance to it, Callus! Okay, I just have to laugh at that. It's the whole Mad Cat's right issue all over again. Freezes Callus and we just freeze it right back. Oh my god.
Is that all you got? Is that all you got?
Okay, we have our heat jackets, Serena, jeez. Those won't help you against this thing. Alright, Callus, let's finish this off.
No apologies accepted. Sword style. Free blade.
Alrighty then.
What a waste of time that was.
Yep, I was right, the Mafriga. That's a pretty good photo there. They also dropped the small fire. Definitely something to keep in mind if you want it. Alright, let me see here. I think this is the right way. Yeah, so... Okay, we actually want to go back then, because we want to go straight ahead from where this Mafriga is. Quick and easy way about that is to go this way. You can actually manipulate how the enemies are on the screen by changing screens. Oh no, this is the exit. Then that means back at the other Mafriga is where I wanted to be. Just one that this was the way to the exit. Oh no! Okay. He's breathing heavily and in bad shape. If you look closer, you can see his skin is dry and covered with sores. There you go. His dry skin has been moistened and the sores are gone. He took something out of his pocket and gave it to you. Bells of Fate, level 7 finisher for Shella. And just like that, don't have to fight that Mad Cancerite. And if we go back the screen, it's empty. So yeah, I believe any water will work for that. So if you happen to have any of that stagnant water from the spilt over pot, that should work just as well. Alright, Mafriga's coming this way, so dodging it will be annoying. We can just juke around it like this, though. And just keep moving to the left. And welcome to Dur, the land of the earth. Like all other locations, Dur does have its name rooted in astrology. It is the name for Delta Leonis from the Leo constellation. So we have two areas to go. We have Capella, Garden of Death, which also gets its name from Alpha Aurigae from the Auriga constellation. And as you can see the whole labyrinth to the right there. And we've got Gemma Village from Alpha Coronae Borealis from the Corona Borealis constellation.
So this is Great Mizuti's village.
First, we must talk with the village elder. Everyone follow the Great Mizuti.
The Great Camro is currently having a very important discussion. Might I ask you to come back later?
Too bad. I guess we could take a look around the village while we wait. I agree. I'm interested in how people live their lives here. I'd like to talk to as many as I can.
You'll be invited to stop by the Great Mizuti's place.
Okay, let's go then.
Alright, so we pretty much have free reign of exploring the village. Talk to this guy. You see that treasure chest over there? There's no way to reach it. Our wizard ancestors put that treasure chest over there where no one can reach it because they thought it would be a kick. It's been sitting there forever. If I use light teleportation correctly, I might just be able to get to it. But I haven't been able to get up there. I'm so bothered by the idea of what's inside that thing, I just can't sleep well at night. So yeah, these teleporters that you see kind of flash in here, they're the key to the puzzle. They kind of warp you around at different areas. What you want to keep an eye out for, I believe this, nope. People don't, man, nope, people's not the guy I want to talk to. I want to talk to this woman. Yes, do you need something from me? I don't need anything from you. A bracelet? What about it? I wonder how my son Sabin is doing. He's adopted, but he's a really good boy. I wonder if he's still in Firkad. Oh, about the bracelet. My son has one too. He's adopted. Oh, I told you already, didn't I? Kuzman? I've heard that name somewhere. I don't remember where. Ah, that's my ex-husband, I think. What about him? Ah, he's dying? That's horrible. So I should go to see him too? Okay, I'll go then. You want me to write my name here? Washia, 76 years old, female. Kuzman's third wife. Likes to wander around. Tactically feigns memory loss when cornered. Is this okay? Who was it again? And where is he? Ah, I remember. I'll be fine. I think I can make it. Hopefully. Alright, so that's another member taken care of. What the? There's no one in this shop. This building is a total wreck. I wonder if that's why they're not open. There's no point in waiting around in here for something to happen. Let's leave. Talk to this guy. Oh, same guy I talked to earlier. Okay. I know there's someone here that wants us to help fix that, shop.
Mizuti? When did you come back?
The Great Mizuti has just returned. How be you, kid?
I'm fine. I heard you had a hard time up there. Everything okay?
The Great Mizuti be in tip-top shape. As well as invincible, incredible, indomitable, and insurmountable.
Yup, that's the Mizuti I know.
Hey, Key! You must be happy. Mizuti's back. Now you have someone to save you from the big bad bullies, sissy boy!
Hey, you watch your mouth!
It's okay, Mizuti.
But,
I don't mind.
you don't.
Nope.
Okay, Key. The great Mizuti has some important business and must go.
Okay. Tell me about your adventures when you have time.
Some more world building there. Okay, so as you can see, this teleporter here is flashing rapidly. What we want to do is keep an eye out for whichever one is flashing as it was, and go into that one. So, come out here, go over this way, and go into this one up here. That's going to allow us to go into this one here. And, hey, look at that. You get the Earth Buckle. New equipment for Callus. Let's take a look at it. Provides no stat buffs other than a 10% boost to HP, but provides some really good resistances to sleep, paralysis, freezing flames, and a bit of a resistance to poison, headache, and confusion. Well, we didn't equip the Golden Buckle when we got it. We're still keeping the Ice Crystal Buckle equipped because that 45 to attack is still worth having on. Nope, I don't want that. I want the Fruity Gelatin to cure Callus. Alright, so if we leave from there, we can actually go back to this guy up here and let him know what's inside. Hey! How did you guys get to that treasure chest? No, that's not what I really want to ask. Inside. What was inside? Please tell me! Hey, don't get so riled up about it. I don't mind telling them. Alright, I'll tell you. Inside was... What? What? Aha! It was an Earth Buckle. Ah, thank you. So that's what was inside. Here's a symbol of my gratitude. It's not as good as the Earth Buckle, but please, take it. You get a Siegfried. Good defense magnets for... the ladies? No, for the spellcasters. Alright, that taken care of. Let's head on into this house.
Mother, I be home.
Mizuti? Oh, I don't believe it. How could you go up there all by yourself? Do you have any idea how worried I was?
Come now, dear. Our child has returned to us safely. Mizuti just couldn't sit still after finding out that something terrible was happening to the world involving the Earth sphere stolen from our ancestors. Besides, considering what Mizuti has accomplished, I am truly impressed. I'm proud of the kid.
There you go again. You're spoiling our child, you know. Anyway, I am so happy to see you home safe. Welcome back, Mizuti.
Good to be back home, dear mother.
So, all this really happened up there. To tell you the truth, Mizuti is the most powerful wizard in this village. Perhaps Mizuti was much more sensitive to the dangers up above than any of us were. About a month ago, Mizuri said someone needs to check on the outside world. And just flat out left. We were so worried. But our child is back home again, safe and sound, thanks to all of you. Our apologies for any mischief Mizuri may have caused you.
Oh no, don't mention it. The great Mizuri saved the day more than once.
The great Mizuri? Mizuri, you're not calling yourself great again, are you?
Well,
Mizuri! How many times do I have to tell you? A truly great person would never show off his importance.
Come now, come now. It's been a while since we last got together as a family. I wouldn't be so picky. On the other hand, Mizuri, your mother is right in a way. I wouldn't feel comfortable calling myself the Great Ko. It's just not polite.
gotcha. Point has been taken.
I like how it now just says Mizudi instead of Great Mizudi for the text box.
Speaking of great, have you had a chance to talk with the Great Kamro? He was really worried about you. You should go let him know you're safe.
But the Great Kamro, he be having an important discussion.
An important discussion? Ah, I think I know who he's talking with. I heard Sir Crumbly's in town. If it's him, their talk shouldn't last too long. I don't think they have much to discuss.
Understood. Then Mizuki will go say hello.
Yes, you go along and do that.
Behave yourself when you talk to the Great Kamro. You hear me?
Of course. Okay, let's go everyone.
Alright, before we head on over to see the Great Kamro, we can actually check out these masks. Or, not the mask, but the person here. These masks were used as face guards to protect us from the polluted air. By the time the air had returned to normal, wearing masks had become our custom. Basically, it's become fashionable among us. Take a look at my mask collection. I have a lot. For celebration, for regular use, for meals, for survival. Of course, I air them out every now and then. So yeah, the whole issue with the masks in the Children of the Earth, it's pretty much a custom at this point. It still works as a filter for the taint clouds, but there's no real required use for them other than just to be custom among the people. Over here in this bookcase, as you saw, it was an adventure novel that we can get the Magna Essence of. We don't need that just yet. We will need it at a later point, though. Let's see. We can't move through NPCs, so wait for this guy to pass. And you're not the one I want to talk to. I forget who we have to talk to get the shop back up and running. If we go in here, we have a clucker. And I believe we want to talk to this guy. How can I help you? What am I doing? I'm taking care of the cluckers. It's my turn this week. What? You want a clucker? I guess you can have one. Since we're friends now, you can have whichever one you want. So we'll take a clucker for the Wazen Zoo. And I believe there are, if I'm not mistaken, there's a baby clucker we need as well. So if we exit and come back in... okay, no, maybe not. I think I'm thinking of something else. Over here we can get peanuts. Really good healing madness. Ugh. I'm not even gonna bother reading that. And over here we can get some oil. It's the same oil that we got from when we were escaping the Goldoba. So don't think there's any real need for it right now, but that's another area that you can get it from. Go back up. The Great Camera is currently having a very important discussion. Might I ask you to come back later? Still nothing. Okay. Pressure core Hydra, one in the world. I know there's someone that we need to talk to get this shop back up and running. Where are they? Are they back in Mizuti's place? Nope, that's Key's mother. Just outside, so follow the twinkling light. We already did that. Since person Skyless came here, there's even you're the one. People next to us. Nope, Earth Sphere still on the front. Just a rumor. Some more about that stolen Earth Sphere fiasco. Normally, no one in here for the shop. I know it's not Key that we talked to. So it's got to be someone in the other house. Is it you? Promised Land, Garden of Death, beautiful gardens, called for good reason, blah, blah, blah. I was talking about, that Capella Garden of Death place. Balance spell, blah, blah, blah. Nope, not that. Nope. Is it you? Here we go.
Excuse me, young lady. Could I have a look at that pendant you're wearing?
Of course.
Thank you. Very interesting. Have you folks ever heard of an ancient artifact called the Earth Sphere? Mizuti's ancestors, the great wizards of old, made it to seal the bodies of the dead gods within the 5 islands. I believe that pendant of yours is the Earth Sphere itself. Yet it seems to have been shattered. So what you have there is actually only a piece of the Earth Sphere.
So this is the Earth Sphere.
200 years ago, a man named Calvin came down from the sky. He stole the Earth Sphere from us and took it back to the sky with him. It must have been owned by a great many people through the ages, yet here it is again, back in our lands. A twist of fate, perhaps.
Lord Calbrin's ancestor. He stole the Earth Sphere?
I guess since Lord Calbrin's ancestor stole it, it was stored at the Duke's Manor for quite a while. Then Melodia must have found it there, and secretly passed it on to Gelderblade.
Then you swiped it from him. All makes sense now.
So the Earth Sphere was used to seal the god's parts as Ed Magnus deep underground. Which is why it could also be used to awaken them.
Young lady, even though it may be broken, the sphere is still a very sacred artifact. It may prove useful to you someday. Please keep it safe.
Yes, I will.
Alright, I really wish those cluckers would have shut up during that whole exchange, but what can you do?
About a year ago, our elder, the great Camro, had a vision. It foretold the rebirth of an evil god. Ever since then, we've been paying a great deal of attention to the nations of the sky. As the seals of the End Magnus were broken one by one, even down here beneath the tank clouds, we could feel an evil power brewing. We no longer wield the power held by the great wizards of old. There was little we could do to stop such an evil from resurfacing. Mizudi must have overheard the adults talking about it, and set off immediately trying to save the world alone.
Wow. To save the world alone? That's pretty reckless for a great Mizudi.
Okay, I honestly did not know about that voiced scene there. Buy something unusual. Here we go. I'll tell you this, but there's no clerk in the village shop. I'm actually one of the clerks, and look at me. I'm just standing here spacing out with nothing to do. If you've gone in the shop already, you can see what a mess it is. It's in pretty poor condition. There's this material called rubber mud that can be found in the Garden of Death. I could reinforce the damaged parts and reopen the shop if I had it. I'm too afraid to go there myself, and I doubt there's anyone kind enough to go all the way out there to get the mud for me. So, having said that, you should forget about shopping in this village. Well, let's go get this rubber mud. Alright, now that we no longer have that incessant clucking in our ear, the Broken Earth Sphere is a healing Magnus that heals by 1000 HP with a 100% chance to cure death. Pretty much one of the best healing items in the game. Definitely worth getting, well, it's required to get to progress the story, actually, so definitely want to make sure that you get it as soon as possible. Alright, so, as soon as we enter Capella, we're able to pick up rubber mud. Similar to Go Mesa, anywhere we step, we're able to pick up the rubber mud. And we'll be dealing with Capella at a later point. And as you can tell, it has the music that I hate so much. Alright, let's give this rubber mud to the clerk. And here you go. So, I don't believe this part is necessary for for getting able to get to speak with the Great Camro. I think you just need to talk to Mizudi's parents, and then talk to the guy that tells you about the Earth Sphere. So for helping him, we get the Power Blade, a weapon for Gibari, and a Sacred Helm, defense for the boys. Now, we can go into the shop. Welcome to my humble establishment. So first, I want to sell off all the photos that we have, because we've got quite a bit. So, Mafriga, Zuzlani, Beberum, Fadro, Iron Beetle 2, Callous Angel of Darkness, and Barmul. Alright, so the full piggy bank, you can sell this for 10,000 gold. If you let it age one more time, it will be worth a lot less. but this is the only piggy bank in the game, and since we're already missing out on 100% completion, doesn't matter, I'm gonna get rid of it. Yeah, that's a great picture of the Gagarek. Alright, aside from that, there are no shish kebabs or the likes to purchase here from Gemma. Instead, it is pretty much your one-stop shop for food items. And there's quite a lot. So we have the egg, a new item, heals 350 HP, while providing a buff to defense. The peanuts, we picked one of these up earlier, heals by 850 HP. The salted sweet fish heals 970. This is actually a pretty good healing item. It will age into rotten food after, I believe, 72 hours. So it's definitely worth picking up a couple. We will have more opportunities to pick more up. We have more wheat. Eel we've gone over before. Soybeans. Beef, just a offensive Magnus. Squid heals 290 HP. We got sugarcane. Get frozen tangerine. We can buy cedar trees, which is very useful. Persimmons we have had before. We've had the custard pudding before. We've had the strawberries before. We can get more peaches here. We got deluxe bananas. We got shrimp. We got skipjack. We can buy mattresses. We can buy green plums. We can buy grapes. Uncooked rice. Milk. Flower buds. Chunk of ice. Cucumbers. Roosters. Pine trees. Green bananas. Bamboo shoots. And the Forlorn Woman. I'm actually going to pick this up, because it is part of a combo for a really, really good Magnus. So one thing I will point out is that we have the frozen tangerine, becomes an orange after a certain amount of time. We have strawberries. We have grapes. And we have green bananas, which will become bananas over time. We also have cucumbers that we can pick up to mix with our honey to make melons. There is a big reason why I am mentioning this, because once we finally get into Capella, the Garden of Death, one of the enemies will drop a Magnus for cherries, and we're able to get a very special Magnus when we mix 5 of those fruits together in a certain order.
The Great Camro is having a very important discussion.
Camro, do you intend for us to rot down here in these paint clouds? Now that the evil god has awakened, what is the point of sitting here doing nothing? I've waited long enough. That old goat, he has no clue whatsoever.
That is Sir Crumley, chief of a neighboring village. Please don't mind him. He always gets worked up like that when talking with the Great Camro. Their discussion seems to be over. The Great Camro will see you now.
Great Camro, the Great Mizuti has just returned.
Is this he? The Great Camro?
Correct.
Welcome home, Mizuti. It must have been awful for you up there in the sky. Your efforts are appreciated.
No problem. Anytime. Piece of cake.
People of the sky, I bid you welcome to the village of Genma. It seems you've taken good care of our Mizuti. Please accept my thanks.
No. Thank you. Thank you for helping us out of that tight spot the other day.
Mizuti called to us, so we hastily attempted a sealing spell. Yet, the power of the evil god was immense. Honestly speaking, I was unsure what would become of us.
Without your help, we'd have been killed by Malpercio for sure. Thank you so much.
It was the least we could do. As you must know from seeing our village, we no longer possess the powers once wielded by the wizards of old. 1,000 years have passed since our people started living in these poisonous conditions. Devastated from battles with the gods, our magic has all but withered away. As I'm sure you recall from your confrontation with Malpercio, even the combined power of our villages did little more than slow the creature down. Many of us collapsed after the effort. Regretfully, we no longer have the power nor the will as a people to leave the Taint Clouds and face Malpercio. But Mizuti is a very strong child, with potential rivaling that of the ancient wizards. It's almost as if Mizuti were one of our ancestors, reincarnate. Perhaps this potential is why the child has always been somewhat different from the others in our village. I'd say it was a blessing in disguise for her to have gone up there and found all of you. Although facing great dangers in the sky, she needs companions such as you to help develop her potential.
She?
You mean the Great Mizuti is a she?
Oh, you didn't know?
Learn something new every day.
According to one of our village legends, 1,000 years ago, our ancestors used 3 sacred artifacts to defeat the gods: the Sword of the Heavens, the Ocean Mirror, and the Earth Sphere.
The Sword of the Heavens, the Ocean Mirror, and the Earth Sphere.
And the Ocean Mirror is...
The Ocean Mirror was given to the people of the Icelands by our ancestors. It's been shattered, and the Earth Sphere is in pieces. But the 3rd artifact, the Sword of the Heavens, is still safe here in our lands. It should prove a great help when facing Malpercio, as it was against the gods some 1,000 years ago.
Where can we find the Sword of the Heavens?
It is kept in the Garden of Death, just north of this village. Here, take this key. Use it to unlock a door deep within the garden.
All right, let's go down there and get the Sword of the...
Callus. You seem to have a mysterious friend with you. It is a pleasure making your acquaintance. The children of the earth welcome you, brave spirit. you have fought courageously side by side with your friends from the sky. Please strive on, so that the world may not fall into darkness. Callus, you and your spirit friend just may be the key to restoring our world. Huh? You should go now. Please be careful.
Alright. So, I was waiting for that reveal for you guys. I will admit, first time I saw it, it floored me. I never expected Mizuti was a female when I first played this game. So, yeah, definitely something that I look forward to seeing first reactions from people. Anyways, great camera. I like him. He's a nice guy. Also, one more thing, Callus. Those standing behind me are the keepers of the children of the Earth's law. Their tales of this world's past may be of interest for you. After all, our current struggles are also battles against our own past. So yeah, we've got a lot of guys here that we can talk to for more details about the past. We'll definitely check that out later, but in the meantime, I think we've been going on for a bit too long here, so we'll call it here. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more great content, and next time on Baten Kaitos, Eternal Wings and the Lost Ocean, we're going to the very lovely sounding Garden of Death. See you guys then.